Today's Captain's Log, we're talking no-nos, as in what not to bring on your cruise vacation. An easy rule of thumb to know what's prohibited and not, just think about what you can take on an airplane. Items are going to get flagged by either our shoreside or shipboard security team, and they're going to be removed from the luggage. A receipt goes inside with the instruction on how to collect the items at the end of the cruise, which are going to remain in safekeeping with our security teams. To reclaim prohibited items, the guest is going to present the receipt to the shipboard security team at the gangway during the morning of debarkation. Any unclaimed items get held for a minimum of 15 days, then disposed of or destroyed. And while this isn't the complete list, let's talk about some of the most frequent no-nos to bring on a cruise vacation. Starting off with illegal drugs or substances, obvious. Firearms, weapons, and ammunition, that includes anything that looks like a gun, so leave those starter pistols at home. Nothing that goes kaboom like fireworks, hand grenades, or explosives, and with the exception of hair curling irons and hair dryers, flammable items with open flames or heating elements are not sailing. That includes candles, clothing irons, travel steamers, irons, hot plates, incense and burners, gasoline, hookahs, car batteries, hoverboards, and this is a big one that we see all the time, no extension cords or multi-plug outlets or power strips. No grills, barbecues, rice cookers, air fryers, or microwaves. No pointy bits like knives, and size does matter. 4 inches or greater are prohibited. No meat cleavers, sabers, swords, and even if you're an Olympian, no fencing foils. Leave the tools like axes, cattle prods, hammers, and saws behind, and everybody's not kung fu fighting, so martial arts and self-defense items like stun guns, throwing stars, and bows and arrows will be confiscated, along with the ever-popular handcuffs. Chemicals like chlorine, tear gas, and spray paint will be disposed of, and no need to bring your own fire extinguisher. We have those covered. Devices that transmit like ham radios or emergency beacons aren't allowed. And finally, please, 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 leave the shells and coral where you find them. If you want a souvenir, take a picture of it. Most countries we visit prohibit their export and are very strict because of the ecological repercussions and the potential to bring in invasive species and or disease that could affect agriculture or fishing. So leave the shells, plants, or any living or lived organism in the port because they have to be destroyed, and that breaks our heart.